Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're on another quick job because, well, we've started from basically nothing. So we're gonna have to build our money reserves up to be able to afford a truck. And yeah, that's what it's gonna be. And then we'll buy our own one and do our own loads and be awesome.
Turn left.
Okay, I'm gonna block the way here anyway because otherwise we're probably never gonna get through. Come on. Sorry about that. Thank you for the patience. Okay, where we're supposed to go, just keep going and then we're gonna have to go right. The instrument cluster is just so dark. I know I can turn on my position lights, but still, it's very weird. There we go, retarder and engine brake, and now mechanical brakes as well. So now we're gonna have to make our way to the right lane. That's gonna be interesting. I also have to say it's also very interesting playing with an automatic. Excuse me, sir. I would like to go right. Thank you very much.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Yeah, it's interesting playing with an automatic instead of with an H shifter. I mean, I do love shifting, but this is also quite interesting. And I'm betting it's nicer if you're actually doing it for a living. Although, yeah, I mean, you know, swings and roundabouts. I mean, manual shifting is awesome in real life, but unless you're stuck in heavy traffic, then it gets annoying because your left leg gets tired of pressing the clutch. And, yeah, it's just not too great. You have new mail! Probably more offers for loans that I cannot really afford.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Good.
Turn right.
Turn right. Good. Power! More power. What is our tonnage? 11 tons. Okay. Gonna have to go left here. Sorry, Mr. Truck, and thank you very much for letting me in. Because the right lane apparently... No, it also goes for... No, it isn't. That was a lie on that sign there. That all three lanes also continued straight. Where they clearly don't. Lanes. Alright, we're gonna have another intersection there on the highway. On the freeway, so we're gonna have to go right towards Nuremberg and Graz.
Stay right.
I see what people mean about the environment, though. I mean, this is all the original stuff that came with the game all those years ago, and it does look a little bit dated. You should probably go back and revise it.
Exit right.
And I see what people say about the extra maps that you can buy, that they look a lot nicer, and that it's a bit jarring actually going from the DLC maps back to the original ones. Man, these downward roads are funny. The downward roads that are turning because of the way the geometry works. Okay, we can go. Power! Nice. Also nice that there's not stop signs everywhere, but more yield signs. Power. So we're in 11th gear. I think these things have 12 gears usually. Not entirely sure. Yeah, that's probably about right. And then you've got more gears for the heavy stuff. Well, yeah. A farm on the right or something. Not really sure what that was. Yeah, that's very quiet with the engine. You could easily listen to music while you were driving like this. That would be kind of relaxing. The mountains in the distance are being drawn in. A bit weird. So it's getting a little later towards the evening, but let me check. We've got... how much do we have? We've got 130 kilometers. So, we're good. We don't really need to rest here. I've turned off the fatigue simulation because I don't know, I just don't like that all of a sudden losing vision. Because in reality, you'd go to sleep anyway when you had to, because they have a certain amount of... there's a... I thought that was a radar. Oh, yeah, we have to put our lights on. There was a certain amount of hours you can drive for, and it's all digitally logged, so you can't really cheat, I believe. I believe now you can't even speed. I'm not sure if that's already in effect. They've got Galileo. Oh, gotta get slower. They've got satellite tracking for trucks. So, oh Jesus. So they see your speed and everything and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna stay here. Let's go here. Is that for trucks? No, trucks are on the right. Did that guy just turn on his hazards for just a split second? I think he did. Let's pay for the toll, €8. Your employer will pay the fee. Ha 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 ha! And we can turn off our lights. Well, actually, I can't remember. I haven't been to Austria in such a long time. I can't remember whether lights are mandatory all the time or not. Because in a lot of places in Europe, or at least a few places in Europe, you have to have lights on, low beams, on at all times. It doesn't matter whether it's daylight or nighttime. And I always agreed with that. That did make a lot of sense, because cars are a lot easier to see and spot on the road with the lights on. But of course that was before the onset of pretty much everything having the LED signature on the front. So now I suppose they'll have to slowly change those laws. Or actually, I think how it works is the laws still stay in effect, which means that, you know, for older cars you just have to have the lights on, and for all the newer cars the bright LED signature strips on the front act like you have lights on. And of course, because of the automatic systems, when it gets too dark or you get into a tunnel, the lights turn on automatically anyway. But yeah, when I was traveling Europe many years ago, a few times, it was always interesting, because as soon as you crossed a border, of course, being European Union, there aren't really any hard borders, so to speak. You just drove through, but you know, you had to look at the big sign which told you the general speed limits across various roads, and whether lights have to be on 24/7 and so on and so forth. And sometimes then you I don't know, you entered France and you saw that lights were not mandatory, so you just shut them off. We have another toll gate? Really? I kind of do like all this stuff. Oh, that's probably because of all the tunnels. I kind of do like this stuff. I miss that from American Truck Simulator. All these stations and other things. I'm gonna keep my lights on because we're coming up to another tunnel there anyway. 20 euros. Oh yeah, passage costs. So that's definitely for the tunnels. Power! I do have to say this MAN engine doesn't sound half bad. It's just implemented a bit wonky because as soon as it's changing gears, I don't know, sound just disappears pretty much. It's very odd. So how does it sound here? Okay, that's the most pathetic stock sound I've ever heard. Come on. It's just, come on. Is that really the best it could do? Seriously. Also, that fog looks weird. On another note, I'm starving. So after this part is recorded, I'm gonna go eat. Oh yeah, wow, it's getting foggy. Holy moly, do I have a... Wow. Do I have a fog button? Can I turn on fog lights somehow? And by the way, if you're thinking right now, turn on high beams. One, no, that's illegal because, you know, I have cars around me. And two, never ever turn on high beams. Oh, jeez. Okay, wipers. Where do I have wipers? Here. Yeah, never turn on high beams in fog. Or in really heavy snow, for example, because you're going to see less than you would without them. High beams will just illuminate the fog, or the rain, or the heavy snow in front of you. Wait, what's this?
Then turn left.
We're just turning here? Okay, this freeway just sort of ends here.
Left.
I guess it wasn't a freeway then. That click, click, click is me upping the retarder. Very weird. So yeah, this is the... Oh yeah, this is where the freeway ends. That was the freeway. Bizarre. I do have the realistic weather mod, and I think it's the same one as we're using for American Truck Simulator. At least all the droplets and everything sort of act the same way as I can see, and it looks really nice actually. I'm happy with that. Come on, Dacia! What's a Dacia Duster? Oh yeah, that's one of the games I played around with, wasn't it? I was trying to figure out what kind of cars were around us. Even though, of course, none of them really are licensed as far as I know.
Stay left.
It's only the trucks.
Then turn left. Turn left.
Oh. We'll have a red now. There we go. And now we're going left again.
Then turn left. Turn left.
There we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh geez, where do we park that? Somewhere in the back. This is gonna get interesting. Oh, that's a lot nicer sound than like this. If I turn the camera to the right. Oh no, I have to reverse it there. That's not the nicest place of places. Oh yeah, great. That's gonna be great. Oh jeez. Oh, it would have been better if I had reversed into this place, I guess. This is gonna be a nightmare. I'm obviously not gonna be able to do it in one go. Oops, no, sorry. Backwards. Let's see what we can do. How is it on the right? I do like the pitter-patter of the rain, though. Okay, come on. Gotta be careful about that fence there, because this parking spot is very close to it. A little bit more. I have to straighten up. Yeah, that was a bit hard on the brakes. But that wasn't so bad, I suppose. There we go. Straighten that into the parking space. And that should be it. Lovely. Alright. Excellent. 70 liters of fuel. Do we get level 3? Yes. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got explosives. We can start going towards maybe flammable liquids. Yeah, let's go flammable liquids. That one. So we can do that as well. So what's the mail we've gotten? Drivers with own equipment needed. Yeah, I know. Large number of deliveries. We offer competitive rates for a job. Please, if you have your own truck, inquire directly at our dock in Salzburg. Well, I would, but I don't have my own truck yet. So we'll have to do a bit more of this stuff. Oh, this is a heavy one. 27 tons of milk. That's cool. Unfortunately, it goes to the same place. We really need to go to new places right now. There's tractors, milk, Czech Republic. We could do that one, but it doesn't pay nearly enough as this. I mean, nearly as much as this one. So we'll take the tractors. We just want to make as much money as possible right now, so we can buy a reasonable truck. Oh, nice. Now we're driving vehicle. And we've got tractors. Yes. I forgot what this button did on the steering wheel. I don't know what I bound it as. Okay.
Turn left.
This is clear, this is clear. It's all empty, there's no one about.
Stay left. Then continue straight.
Alright. We're gonna stay left. It's interesting to see all these different interior designs of the various trucks. And the steering wheels and the instruments. Power! Just gonna stay here. Even though I know that sooner rather than later this lane will end. Sorry, itchy eye. too fast. We're already going too fast. Oh, yeah, there it is. It ends. That was a very bad maneuver by me, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, but I've said this before in many parts ago in American Truck Simulator, I believe. I once did sit in a European truck like this. One of my colleagues, she actually got the license to drive trucks, and she did it for fun, believe it or not. I mean, you know, for fun. She did actual jobs, but she only did them now and then because she found fun. And I thought that was really cool. And I can't remember what. I was helping her with something, and she invited me to her place where she showed me the trucks that they had. I think they had like 2 trucks. So I could get up into the truck, sit in there, turn on the engine, and man, you really sit high in there, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I was also quite surprised. She said, like, you know, push the throttle. It was obviously in neutral, and I pushed it. I just blipped it, you know, like you would in a car, and nothing happened. She said, no, you gotta do it more slowly, and I was actually really surprised because of the fact that the engine is so much bigger than in your normal car, for example. It takes a lot longer for that engine to actually spin up. So if you just blip the throttle, nothing happens. So you have to actually press it for like a second or two, and it'll slowly spin up. It was, yeah, bit of a shocker, that one, but pretty cool. I remember she actually invited me to go with her for like, I don't know, was it like a 4 or 5 day drive once? And I don't know, I would have gone. It was like, I think like 15 years ago. I would go because I thought it would be really cool, but at the same time, you're gonna be stuck for 5 days in a very small space, you know, with someone. And I don't know. I mean, as fun as it would be to see a lot of Europe again from a much different point of view, from a truck like that, like I said, you know, we weren't dating or anything. and I am, I suppose, a little bit of a loner as well. I like my space. I like my privacy. And I don't know. Either way, slightly regretting that I didn't take up the offer, because I think it would be an interesting experience. But at the same time, again, I don't know. We might have killed each other at the end. It's pretty cool though. I've never actually heard of anyone getting a truck license and then driving trucks for fun every now and then. A lot of trucks here. Yeah, I suppose I can shut up. Oh, never mind. I'm getting... I don't know. I like the little lights on that trailer. It looks pretty cool. It looks quite realistic. Not really sure why it's showing me that yellow icon for the lights, for the headlights. It almost looks like a high beam sign, but instead of being blue, it's yellow. So I'm guessing that, I guess it's automatic high beams, but it would have a little A on it. What are these guys doing? And I cannot pass them because there's so many cars passing me. I could have passed them now, I suppose, but there's a truck coming. Power! We're in eco mode, it seems. And it also has AdBlue, look at that. Israeli. And now we're doing exactly what people hate about truckers. I've sped up so this guy can't get back into the lane. He can't probably speed it because he might govern to 80. I'm not sure. Look at this, but just blocking the entire road. Fortunately, this is just a game. But if this wasn't a game and I was actually driving this, I would probably let off the gas, let this guy in. Because right now we're at a stalemate. I can't pass him. And now he's going to pass because this guy in front is being very slow. But we're actually getting off the freeway here, it seems. So where do I have to go? Linz. We're going to Linz, right? Vienna. Oh, we're going to Vienna. No, sorry. Yeah, to Vienna. Yeah. Road narrows.
Exit back.
That's a nice little vista here. Look at that with the sunset. That looks cool. I like that a lot. I like the suspension stuff as well. Please don't stop here. Okay, good. Yeah, these lanes for acceleration should be a lot longer. Be realistic. I'm surprised these trucks accelerate really quickly to their speed limit, but then again, I believe the speed limit for trucks in general is lower than in the US, which is kind of funny if you think about it, because with the cars it's the exact opposite. But at the same time, trucks are going slower in Europe, but they have much heavier loads, I believe. Or they haul much heavier loads. But again, I'm not an expert, so take that with a pinch of salt, perhaps. Or at least don't quote me on it. I have to pass this guy. I don't know whether the police will give me a ticket if we're going more than 5 over or more than 10 over. What happened to my cruise control? There you go. Wait a second. Look at this. Huh. The cruise control speed selection works fine here. But doesn't work fine in American Truck Simulator, because in American Truck Simulator, if I want to go from 85 to 90, there we go. Oh, I was doing sort of the same thing. Yeah, if I do that, we're gonna have to go right.
Stay right, and then exit right.
This is really bad maneuver. Sometimes it goes up by 10. It goes like 5-10 instead of,
Exit right.
you know, just 5 miles per hour. Slow down. That blinker sound. Power. And of course it's going to be one of those where there's barely any space to accelerate. As per usual. Right. So we've got 23 kilometers to go. We're practically there. Power. Lovely. These guys are going to be slowing us down. Unfortunately, we cannot really overtake them because we're going to have to go right. I suppose I could have overtaken this guy, but again, it would be a really dick maneuver. Well, this is a sharp right, it seems.
Then turn right.
Using the retarder. I don't actually need that.
Turn right.
can't see anything there to the right. There we go. I don't think anybody uses these roads anyway. I mean, the AI doesn't. Because, I don't know. I guess they would have nowhere to go, and the AI isn't really good at turning around. Power! Okay, where do we park this time? The tractors. E-acres.
You have arrived at your destination.
I was, for some reason, I was kind of expecting him to say, "You have arrived at E-acres." Okay. Boom. There's all the other tractors they have. But they want more tractors. More. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna be doing it bloody blind. It's not great. No. We keep going. More. Straighten it up more here. There. Yeah, it would be nice if I could actually see more over there, but nope. Oh yeah, I'm pressing the accelerator now. That's confusing. That's okay. A little bit more. That looks like it should work. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Nice. Another job well done. If I do say so myself. 96 liters of fuel. And we're not going to get to level 3, but there you go. Alright, excellent. So now, how much money do we have? We've got 15,000 euros. So that's not too bad. Ah, finally. We're getting to this stuff. We've got gasoline. Unfortunately, it goes from the same places. Goes to a place we already know. So I'm trying to get things that will go to cities we haven't discovered yet. And apparently that only includes reservoir tanks. Sawdust panels. This pays more though. We'll probably go to Slovakia and do this next time. But yeah, we'll do that then. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.